up and running.
เอกหัวเหลืองมันไปออกเลยออกครับเอกไม่มีเสียงอะไรเลยอ๋อผมนี่น่าจะคนละจอยเอาเหรอไม่ใช่พอพิจารณ์ก็เหลืองของบอยอ๋อเหลืองบอยเอาออกโอ้อะไรไม่เสียง
Romero. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the number 10 may be a fading role, Peter, but I suppose it's more about evolution than extinction. And I'd see James Maddison as the perfect example of this. These days, even creative players need to be strong, mobile, versatile, and he ticks all the boxes.
Not quite no argument from me on that one. Kolasinac.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
ผิดที่ได้หัวเหลืองหัวเหลืองนี่นะ
He won't be happy with that one. Bissouma goes steaming forward. That is lovely. Kulusevski.
Until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bissouma gets across to intercept that. Lookman proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Hits one! Goal! Atalanta! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Tottenham are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Retegi. Over to the left. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline. Happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Great position here. And here's Kulusevski. Kulusevski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good read, needed to be. Maddison. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kulusevski. Sarr unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Son Heung-min. He's played him through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lookman, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Back into the middle. And the ball's come loose here. And the assistant read. Nice interception. Now it's Kulusevski. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a punt! Real chance! Gently done. The doggy cuts out the pass.
ด้วยเอาด้วย
ขวาแล้วเนาะดีมากช่วยด้วยนะแต่ไม่ดี
ส้ม
Lookman. It's an errant pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Atalanta clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Atalanta couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's Kulusevski. Solanke. That looks a cracking ball. And a shot! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Atalanta heading towards the half-time break. Win very much in their sails. Sarr. He's made sure that's not getting through. Solanke with a definite foul there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
กำลังยิงไม่ได้หน้ามาลงไปช่วย
Sarr.
ลงไปช่วย
Pedro Porro. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Great defending, strong and determined. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Floated up and over. Lookman. That's an excellent interception. Van der Ven. Son Heung-min. Now Doggy. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lookman.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Son Heung-min. Well, they can break here.
เล่นมันหลุดบ่อยเล่นทีม
Doggy.
ขนาดนี้เลยเหรอ
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
คนสกิดอ่ะ
And he's straight offside.
ง้างไปแล้วโดนสกิดมันก็เลยต้องง้างใหม่
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atalanta ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Madison spread it left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
เสียหลักเฉยไปน้องรอเฮ้ยตัวนั้นรอ
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
อุ้ยโอ้ยแดง
I think he'll take some stick for that. There was a box full ready and waiting.
Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini has cause for mild irritation, and he was quick to react. And it's Kolasinac. He's got away. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
อ้าวนนท์เหรอ
นึกว่าเลี้ยงอยู่
And he's there to clear it.
ขยับสักที
Son Heung-min. Somewhat off target. Fiddles it through. Header! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Son Heung-min pinches it off him. Madison. That's a shade optimistic.
ทำใส่กันพอดีเมื่อกี้
Atalanta with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Pedro Porro. Sarr. And that has left him in a heap. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
ทำไม
Basuma. Sarr. Kulusevski. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
306.
Vicario, will they claim to that?
เลยเดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวก่อน
He's picked his way through.
โอ้โหจ่าย
Sarr.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
ดักดี
He's in plenty of space here. Taken back almost at once. Sarr distributed tidily. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply.
มันเข้าที่
Sarr. That is good alertness. Kulusevski gets flagged offside. And they've got a throw. Good steal, he just read it. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
แล้วจะหมุนทำไม
แจ๋ว
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back.
อันแรกเอาวะอยู่ไหน
Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Belanova has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Can he finish? Lookman, oh, what has happened here? This time, surely!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
เป็นเกิดเหมือนบอย
This might spell danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
นี่โล่งๆยังเสา
pass isn't the best. He's played him through. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Kulusevski. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is a little undercooked. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising into Ketelada!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Isak เฮ้ยนอนอยู่กลาง
A heavy challenge.
เสียบได้พอดี
It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Romero gets over and intercepts. Oh, delightful ball. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Kolasinac. That's good running with the ball. De Ketelada. Maldini. Now the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
ปล่อยเฉย
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the
Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Maldini.
There will be 3 minutes added
Retegui.
time.
ลงทันเราเยอะลงทัน
Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Maldini. He's got all. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kulusevski. Saar. Madison. Oh, nice touch. This is promising. They've got to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings it to a close. Atalanta are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
As you can see, we've already started here.
คาดไม่ถึงเลยครับ
จากเล่นบอลทีมชาติเหลือบอลอบตมงอยู่มงไม่ไปไหนอะมงอยู่นั่นแหละ
Belanova. Passing is crisp and sharp.
เฮ้ย
Stood up well to him there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That was travelling. Taken back almost at once. Saar, Kulusevski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Atalanta, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
กี่ใครกี่มันเนี่ยเมื่อกี้เราต้องขึ้นแรกวันนี้มาเล่นที่บ้านกับมือครับอยากจะเล่นมือใบแดง
นี่แล้วไปเล่นบ้านเลยสินี่นัดดีเว็บเอาตัว 75 ลงแทนทำไมอ่ะเนี่ยมันดักวันดีกว่าใช่ไหม
ที่ดูแล้วเนี่ยสองโต๊ะได้กินไฟมากที่สุด
ดึงหลุดเอสเซอรี่เยอะเกินพี่
ตัวเดียวก็กินไฟไปเกือบครึ่งห้องแล้วพี่
เห็นบุกเลยอ่ะตามขึ้นมาเลยอ่ะ
นิดนึง
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Saar gets a foot in here. Maddison, that's a nicely measured pass. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
ไม่บอกที่เกียดเลี้ยงลายแล้วไม่บอกที่เกียดเลี้ยงลายแล้ว
And it's Son Heung-min.
ไปไหนดี
Oh, that's a key interception.
ไม่จ่ายสักทีวัดกันคง
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kolasinac. Oh, what a mistake!
นี่เราต้องเอาไปให้ซิ่งเลยการเตี้ย
Chip through. Udogi cuts it out. Saar. Madison. Now it's Kulusevski.
ผิดทางโอ้โห
He has found the way through. Shot could be on. Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Madison. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the... Madison!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's felt that, hasn't he?
ปกติไม่ค่อยได้ยิน
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Doggy threads one in. Here's Madison. Bissouma. Sarr. Kulusevski. Now who's going to be first to this? Maldini. He's found a way through. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
ไม่ได้ดูดีไม่ได้ดู
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played into space out wide.
ไม่ถึง
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Madison. Solanke. Atalanta have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. And it's pulled back. Good read, needed to be. Sarr. Here's Madison. And there's green grass ahead of him. Solanke. And a decent hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
ฝืดเลย
Kolasinac
ฝืดว่ะ
over to the left.
เสียดายนะไม่ได้ไปเข้าบอล
Bissouma.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Solanke. Oh, what a... And the shot! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Danso cuts out the pass, and the counter is on. 5 minutes till the break. To Ketelara. Can he finish? Van der Ven tries to clear. Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played.
ไปไหม
Some resolute defending there. He's had it nicked away, and they can counter here. To Ketelara.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tottenham have a free kick,
แล้ว
and he's going to have his name taken.
เอาฝนที่ไหนมาตกนะฝนตกเลย
เตรียม
There will be one added
Really
time.
disappointed with that. He's through, now is he in? A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
ต้องเน้น
And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well read, the danger is averted, and he's there to belt it away. Doggy.
อุ้ยยาว
Good work on the right flank here. He is through here.
โดนสะกิด
เช็คลายมองข้ามเลยเรียบร้อยไป
Madison. Kolasinac charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
9เลยเต็ม9เลย ซอนเอาเฉยเลย
Well timed, excellent interception.
เฮ้ยยิง
Doggy.
ต่อได้ต่อได้
Chooses to go back. Lookman.
เอ้ยช้าลืม
And they win it back again.
อย่าทำอะไรไปก่อน
Vicario has been caught there, it's a foul.
เลย
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
โอ้น่าจะแดงเตือนเฉยเลยอ่ะ
มันออกมานอกแล้วต้องเห็นบอลแล้วช้ากว่านี้นิดนะ
ดีก็ปล่อยบอลออกไปได้
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
อุ้ยผ่านหน้าผ่านหน้าว่ะไปเฮ้ยไม่ดูกัน
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Madison. Kolasinac gets over and intercepts.
เฮ้ยยาว
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
ไม่เปลี่ยนไม่เปลี่ยน
Kulusevski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That was 71,550.
60 minutes played. Madison. Pinches it off him.
โอเค
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when...
Chance! And they've got rid. And that's a superb pass. And that has been clubbed away. He's only too happy to take that back.
59นะพี่นะมันเป็น59
Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. Sarr does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
เหลี่ยมอะไรวะเหลี่ยม
Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
ได้แล้ว
De Ketelara, Scamacca,
ช้ามากเนี้ยช้า
โอเค
corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Atalanta have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
โดนบาดแล้ว
He's got away! He's got the shot away! That pass isn't the best. Lookman! Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
ข้างล่างแล้ว
This man! Kolasinac getting this one clear. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played.
สวย
Pedro Porro. Sarr. No, that was never going to make it.
กองหน้ายังไงพี่
And here's Scamacca. Lookman. Tries to get it clear.
หลักแค่นั้นโดน
Pedro Porro.
ฟ้าหน่อยสาบานอะไรเนี่ย
Solanke.
เวลาดีด้วย
He can get that clear.
เวลาได้
But they've got it again.
ต่อได้เลย
อุ้ย
Son Heung-min. He's hit it long, but astray. Solanke. Now it's Madison. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
ตัวแฟนเขาไม่กลับอยู่แล้วยิ้มไปพวก
ไอ้มอเตอร์ไซค์รถไฟฟ้าอ่ะ
ไอ้รถไม่มีเสียงมันท่วมสิวะหลานสาร
And reclaimed it in a trice. Maldini.
มอเตอร์ไซค์แล้วจ้าเฮ้ย
มันสุดยอดครับโอ้โหอะไรกันนะ
Atalanta really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Van der Ven.
โน้น
เอาไม่ได้กระเป๋าเดียวกันอ่ะ
Van der Ven stood his ground strongly. He's having a go! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
กินแดนอ่ะ
And it's Kolasinac. Maldini moves wide and looking to get onto this. Son Heung-min, interesting ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Solanke.
แตะทีเดียวโอ้แต่หายแต่หาย
Maldini.
สวย
Kolasinac.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
หนาวแล้วเอ้ย
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Atalanta have got it back and they'll have another go. That looks a decent ball.
บอลไม่ออก
Oh, he's found support out wide. Madison. Sarr. It's a good foot in there. And that will be the final act. Atalanta were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not...
เก็บทีละตัวไว้แบ็คเก็บตัวทีละตัวตอนนี้ตัดสินครับ
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Rattini! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's taking no chances there.
นี่ฟูทีมนะฟูทีม
Lookman!
เล่นบอลนิ่งเลย
He's through, now is he in?
โดนเลยจะมีการยิงด้วยเฮ้ยเบาจังอย่างนี้
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. That has been knocked clear. Picked out brilliant. Has a goal! Goal! Atalanta!
เอาจนได้ว่ะเขียนไม่ขาด
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
ลูกแรกไม่น่าจ่าย
So, a breakthrough already. Doggy. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. To Ketelada. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
โอ้ยหลังหมดแล้ว
Oh, such a clever touch. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
อยู่แล้ว
Oh, great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
ตุนเลยนะ
Atalanta are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what has happened here?
ตัวเฮ้ยไปได้ไงอ่ะ
There's the shot! And it's there!